There is a white powder that eliminates every trace of moss and algae on your roof in under 3 weeks. It costs less than $1 at any hardware store. A single application protects your shingles for up to 2 full years without ever touching the roof again. No ladder, no pressure washer, no professional crew. You sprinkle it along the ridge line, and the rain does the rest. Meanwhile, the roofing industry in America generates over $76 billion a year in contractor revenue alone. The single most expensive repair an American homeowner will ever face is a full roof replacement, averaging between $9,000 and $30,000, depending on the size of your home. And the number one biological cause of premature shingle failure that nobody talks about is a silent green organism eating your roof alive at this very moment. Moss does not just make your house look abandoned, it lifts the shingles from underneath, traps moisture against the wood deck, and rots the structural layer that holds your entire roof together. By the time you notice the damage, the roofer shows up and tells you the whole thing needs to go. $10,000 minimum, often $20,000 or more. They did not stop using the $1 powder because it failed. They stopped talking about it because it worked too well. A solution that costs pennies and prevents the most profitable repair in residential construction cannot be promoted. And what cannot be promoted does not exist. This is the story of the cheapest roof saver ever discovered and the billion-dollar industry that prays you never find out. If these stories matter to you, the bell and the subscribe button are the simplest way to preserve this kind of knowledge. This is where we crack open the vaults the industry sealed shut. To understand why this powder works, you need to go back centuries to the medieval churches of Northern Europe. Long before anyone manufactured asphalt shingles, builders across Scandinavia already knew that certain metals killed moss on contact. Churches topped with copper roofing plates stayed completely moss-free for hundreds of years, while every wooden and stone building around them turned green within a decade. The parishioners noticed it, and the builders noticed it, but nobody understood why. The pattern was undeniable, though. If a roof had copper touching it, nothing organic would grow on its surface. In 1852, a French physician named Victor Burke made a breakthrough discovery during the cholera epidemics sweeping through Paris. He found that workers in copper smelting factories had dramatically lower death rates than the general population. Burke spent 15 years investigating this phenomenon and presented his findings to both the French Academy of Sciences and the French Academy of Medicine in 1867. Copper, he proved to the scientific establishment of his era, had a mysterious and powerful ability to kill organic pathogens on contact. Then in 1893, a Swiss botanist named Carl Wilhelm von Nageli finally gave this phenomenon a name, calling it the oligodynamic effect. It was the discovery that certain metals, even in microscopic concentrations, are lethal to algae, mold, fungi, spores, and living microorganisms. Copper and zinc were identified as the two most powerful antimicrobial metals on Earth. Even a few ions dissolved in ordinary rainwater could destroy entire colonies of organic growth without any human intervention whatsoever. For the next 80 years, this knowledge quietly shaped the architecture of important buildings around the world. Copper roofs became standard on government buildings, cathedrals, universities, banks, and national monuments. Not for beauty or prestige, but for permanence. The 1727 Christ Church in Philadelphia still stands with its original copper roof nearly 300 years later, with no moss, no algae, and no replacement ever needed. Meanwhile, the average asphalt shingle roof in America lasts only 15 to 25 years, and a full 80% of all residential roofs in the country are made of those same asphalt shingles. In 1973, researchers at Battelle Columbus Laboratories in Ohio compiled 312 scientific citations spanning 8 full decades of peer-reviewed research on metal antimicrobial properties. Their conclusion was devastating for any industry that profits from organic decay on building surfaces. Copper and zinc in very small quantities have the power to control a wide range of molds, fungi, algae, and harmful microbes on virtually any surface exposed to rainfall. 312 studies confirming the same thing across 80 years of independent research. And yet, the average American homeowner has never heard a single word about any of it. Here is something else they never tell you about moss. It is not just a cosmetic problem sitting on the surface of your shingles waiting to be brushed off. Moss is a primitive plant that does not have roots like normal vegetation. Instead, it has thread-like structures called rhizoids that physically anchor into the microscopic pores of asphalt shingle surfaces. As the moss colony expands, those rhizoids wedge deeper and deeper between the shingle layers. They create tiny gaps that allow rainwater to seep underneath the shingle where it was never designed to go. In climates with freeze and thaw cycles, that trapped water expands when it freezes and contracts when it thaws, cracking the shingle material a little more with every cycle. Over 2 to 3 years of unchecked moss growth, the cumulative damage is catastrophic. Shingles curl upward at the edges. The underlayment beneath them saturates with moisture, and the wooden roof deck begins to rot from the inside. Prevention costs 70% less than professional removal, according to roofing industry data. A $150 zinc strip installation can prevent damage that costs $5,000 to $25,000 to repair once it reaches the structural deck. And yet the solution remains invisible to nearly every homeowner in America. But stay with me because the science behind how this actually works on your roof is even more disturbing than the history. Here is what happens on a molecular level when zinc sulfate meets living moss tissue. Zinc sulfate monohydrate is a simple inorganic compound sold as a white crystalline powder at garden centers across the country. When you sprinkle it along the ridge of your roof, the next rainfall dissolves the zinc particles and carries them downward across every single shingle on both sides. The zinc ions attach to proteins and organic acids inside the moss cells, disrupting the cell walls and interfering with every metabolic process that keeps the organism alive. Within days, the moss begins to brown and die from the inside out as its cells lose the ability to retain moisture. Over the following 2 to 3 weeks, rain naturally washes the dead moss off the roof without you touching a single shingle or climbing a single ladder rung. Oregon State University confirmed that a single dry powder application of zinc sulfate can suppress moss regrowth for up to 2 full years under normal Pacific Northwest rainfall conditions. 2 years of complete protection from one application that takes less than 10 minutes of your time. The product is registered with the United States Environmental Protection Agency under registration number 1069911. 99% zinc sulfate monohydrate concentration is commercially available under brand names like Moss Beware and Moss Out. The recommended application rate is 3 lbs of powder per 600 square feet, sprinkled dry along the ridgeline. The average American home has roughly 1,500 to 2,000 square feet of roofing surface area. That means you need approximately 6 to 9 lbs of powder to treat your entire roof from peak to gutter on every side. At current retail prices, 9 lbs of zinc sulfate costs between $4 and $8 total. Now compare that to what a professional moss removal service charges. The average professional roof cleaning runs between $550 and $1,000 per treatment, and most treatments only last about 12 months before the moss returns in full force. That means homeowners across the country are spending over $1,000 every 2 years for a service that a $4 bag of powder outperforms permanently. This information is just the surface of what has been hidden from you. I have collected everything the roofing industry, the hardware store chains, and the home maintenance complex do not want you to know. This includes firecraft techniques the military classified as too effective for civilian distribution, lost rations, cookbooks with preservation methods that work without refrigeration, and complete off-grid blueprints for building systems that eliminate dependence on utility companies. Also included are 72-hour blackout checklists and home restoration secrets that save thousands of dollars every year on repairs you were told only professionals could handle. Over 10 guides in one place. No fluff. Straight to the point. But stay right here because the conspiracy behind why this was buried goes deeper than you think. If you have made it this far, you already know more about protecting your roof than 99% of American homeowners. Most of them will spend $10,000 or more on a replacement they could have prevented with a product that costs less than a cup of coffee. Subscribe and share this with someone who needs to remember what the industry made us all forget. Now stay with me because what comes next is the part they really do not want you to hear. Let us talk about pressure washing, the single most destructive mistake a homeowner can make on an asphalt shingle roof. Every year, millions of Americans rent or buy pressure washers and blast their mossy roofs with thousands of pounds per square inch of concentrated water force. They think they are cleaning their investment. They are destroying it. Asphalt shingles are coated with tiny ceramic granules that protect the underlying bitumen from ultraviolet radiation and extreme weather exposure. A pressure washer strips those granules off the surface like sandpaper on wet paint, one pass at a time. Once the protective granules are gone, the raw asphalt underneath is exposed directly to sunlight and thermal cycling. It cracks, it curls, it blisters, and it fails years before its rated lifespan should ever allow. Here is the part that should genuinely make you angry. Shingle warranties from every major manufacturer explicitly state that pressure washing voids the warranty entirely. The method that most homeowners believe is the correct way to clean their roof actually destroys the shingles and cancels the warranty protection at the exact same time. And nobody warns them. Not the hardware store selling the pressure washer for $300. Not the roofing company that will profit handsomely from the premature replacement. Not the shingle manufacturer whose warranty exclusion clause is buried on page 14 of a document that nobody reads before climbing onto their roof. Now here's the question that should keep every homeowner in America up at night. Why does the roofing industry not educate consumers about zinc strips, zinc sulfate powder, or copper ridge installations? The answer is $76 billion. That is the total annual revenue of the roofing contractor industry in the United States alone. According to IBIS World data from 2025, 79% of all roofing work performed this year is not new construction. It is replacement and renovation of existing roofs that failed. The entire business model of the American roofing sector depends on roofs deteriorating and needing to be replaced on a predictable cycle. In 2024 alone, roof-related insurance claims in the United States totaled over $31 billion, according to data compiled by Verisk. $31 billion flowing through an ecosystem of contractors, material suppliers, shingle manufacturers, and insurance adjusters every single year. Every single player in that chain profits when your roof fails prematurely. Now imagine a world where every homeowner in America knew about a $4 powder that prevents the #1 biological cause of shingle failure. Imagine zinc strips installed along every ridgeline, protecting shingles for 3 to 5 years at a one-time cost of about $150. Professional moss removal companies charging $500 to $1,000 per visit would lose their entire customer base overnight. Emergency roof replacement sales driven by moss and algae damage would vanish from the market. The manufacturers already proved they can embed copper and zinc granules directly into shingles during production at almost no additional cost. GAF sells it as StainGuard Plus on their premium Timberline HDZ product line. Owens Corning sells their version as StreetGuard with copper-lined granules that prevent algae discoloration. They could make antimicrobial protection standard on every shingle for pennies per unit during manufacturing. They deliberately choose not to because you cannot patent zinc. It is a natural mineral that belongs to no corporation. You cannot create a subscription model around a compound that exists freely in nature. You cannot generate recurring revenue from a single application that works for years without maintenance. And you absolutely cannot sustain a $76 billion replacement industry on roofs that simply refuse to fail. The economic model of the entire roofing sector depends on one thing above all others: your ignorance. The moment you learn that zinc kills moss, that copper prevents algae, and that a $4 treatment protects what a $20,000 replacement supposedly fixes, the entire profit cycle shatters. That is precisely why you were never taught any of this in any home maintenance guide, any hardware store aisle, or any roofing contractor consultation. The information was always available, but it was never convenient for anyone making money off your roof to share it with you. Here is exactly what to do, step by step. Go to any hardware store or garden center and look for zinc sulfate monohydrate powder sold under brand names like Moss Beware or Moss Out. A 3-pound bag typically costs between $3 and $5. For a standard residential roof of 1,500 to 2,000 square feet, purchase 6 to 9 LBs total. Wait for a dry day with no rain forecast for at least 48 hours after application. You do not need to climb onto the roof. Use a long-handled garden scoop or a simple plastic cup attached to a telescoping extension pole. Sprinkle the dry powder evenly along the ridgeline at the very peak of your roof, using approximately 3 LABs per 600 square feet of surface area. The powder sits there and waits for the next natural rainfall. When rain arrives, it dissolves the zinc particles and carries the solution downward across every shingle on both sides of the roof slope. The zinc ions penetrate the moss cells, destroy their ability to retain moisture, and kill the organisms from the inside over the following 2 to 3 weeks. Dead moss turns brown, dries out completely, and detaches naturally as continued rainfall washes it away without you lifting a finger. You do not need to scrub. You do not need to pressure wash. And you do not need to set foot on the roof at all. For long-term permanent prevention, install zinc or copper strips along the ridgeline tucked just under the top row of shingles. Zinc strips cost roughly $150 for a standard residential roof and release protective ions continuously with every rainfall for 3 to 5 years. Copper strips are even more powerful and can last the entire remaining lifetime of your roof for only slightly more money. One homeowner in Portland, Oregon, reported that a single zinc strip installation kept his entire north-facing roof completely moss-free for 5 consecutive years, with zero additional treatment or professional cleaning visits during that period. His neighbor on the same street spent over $3,000 on professional moss removal during those same 5 years and still had moss returning every single season. The difference was $150 worth of zinc versus $3,000 worth of temporary fixes that never addressed the root cause. This knowledge did not disappear by accident. It was quietly buried under an avalanche of expensive professional services, branded cleaning products, and an industry ecosystem that profits every time your roof falls apart on schedule. The medieval Scandinavians knew it 700 years ago when they watched copper churches stand clean while everything else decayed. Victor Burke proved it scientifically in 1852 after 15 years of painstaking research across the hospitals and factories of Paris. Battelle Columbus Laboratories documented 312 confirming studies in 1973, and the shingle manufacturers who sell you standard 20-year warranties already embed copper in their most expensive premium product lines while deliberately leaving their standard shingles completely unprotected. The science is not new. The solution is not complicated, and the materials are not expensive. The only thing that kept this knowledge from reaching you was the simple economic reality that a $4 powder cannot support a $76 billion industry. So the industry chose silence and let your roof rot while the solution sat on a garden center shelf the entire time. But silence is not erasure. The zinc still works exactly as it did 3 centuries ago. The copper still releases its ions with every rainfall, just like it did on those medieval churches. The rain still carries the solution down every shingle, killing every spore of moss and algae it touches. And now you know. If this story changed the way you look at the maintenance of your home, please subscribe and like the channel. We are uncovering the history and the solutions they have tried to bury. Protect your investment and secure your future. The next vault of hidden knowledge will open soon.